Is it okay to date multiple people at the same time? That's what I've been exploring lately. I am newly single, divorced dad, early 40s, and the dating world has changed, I would say, quite a bit from when I knew it before. This is the first time in my life I've ever used a dating app, and I guess that's one of the reasons why this question is kind of like more present than it really ever was when I was dating in my younger years. In diving even deeper into it, it was like, I don't even think this is the actual question that people want to ask. It's probably a whole different question at a whole different time. I think early on, yeah, it's fine to date multiple people at the same time. On paper, it makes sense. I don't think it goes against any morals that I have, the idea of just dating people at the same time. I might go on one date with somebody and realize, hey, they're a cool person, but that's not what I'm into. Or I might go on 2 dates with a person and realize, oh, no, I think I like this person a lot. So there's so many different contexts to view that question in. And I think that's kind of what leads me to understanding it might just be a different question. Because when something changes in me, when I'm dating somebody and I'm like, oh, I kind of like this person, then I'm like, well, am I cool with them dating more people at one time? Do they like me back? That's what I'm talking about. Like, where the question really isn't that anymore. The question is more like, do you like me? Is this something we want to go forward with? It's not always that simple when you're dating somebody. It can't be, but it seems to have a lot more nuance as you get older and understand that everyone's living their own life. Is it my responsibility to tell the person I'm dating that, okay, I think my feelings have changed a little bit? That all happens within like a window of time. So it's not like one specific moment where it's just this, no, it's like, okay, I'm feeling this shift happen. There is probably some time within this window of a shift where something needs to be done. But then it's like the other side is maybe it's just not necessarily even just my responsibility to say how I felt or how I feel, which is obviously a good communication practice, but it's also important to proactively ask the other person because assuming things is never a good thing. I feel like if two people are honest people, then asking a question and getting an honest answer provides some really valuable feedback, no matter what the answer is. So kind of like if I were to break down my philosophy on this in regards to like dating multiple people at the same time, I would say for me, I'm not trying to rush clarity by any means, but I'm also not trying to ignore it when it starts to matter. I kind of have like 3 rules that I like to follow. It makes me feel better about it. The first one is if the person I'm dating asks me something, then they should expect to get an honest answer. That is what I'll give them. Because giving answers that aren't honest, it truly takes up more energy and time than it's worth. So yeah, I'll give someone an honest answer. My other rule is like, if I need to know something because I feel like something has changed, then I'll ask. And I will expect an honest answer in return. And kind of like the third rule is when I realize a shift happening, then that kind of marks when I feel like it's time to be more communicative about that feeling. And I will address it when it happens on my timeline. If someone asks me, I always encourage them to ask any question they want to know the answer to. But sometimes people ask questions, it seems like, coming from a more insecure place or a place that wants reassurance, rather than a place of like curiosity and intrigue. And if the question comes from someone in that place of needing reassurance, then it's like, well, I really hope they're ready to receive the answer because I will give them an honest answer. I'm not going to give them the answer that I think they want to hear. I'll give them the answer that's true to me. And that's not the answer. It might not be bad, but it just might not be fully aligned with what they wanted to hear. So in all my research, it's like, is it okay? Well, yeah, easily to answer. Yes, it's okay to date multiple people at the same time. I think that's the world we're living in with dating apps, with the way everything works now. And there's so much more connectivity to so many more things than there used to be. in wanting to understand that question and the answer to that myself, all I really got was another question. And that's kind of like, when something starts to matter, what do you do? Because I think that's what the core of the original question really boils down to anyways. So it's one hell of a dating world out there, though, I'll tell you that. It's a different time for this old man. And not bad. Not better, not worse, just different. And it's cool to be exploring it and asking questions that I've never asked myself before and trying to find answers that I've never tried to find before. So I would be interested to know what your take is on that question, if it's okay to date multiple people at the same time. Yeah, that's what I got today. And let me know your hot take, because it's the dating world we're all living in. All right, see you next time.